Welcome back to another Food Reviews with Phatty, aka Jay. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. You know? So I do have a new item that just came out at McDonald's. I decided to go ahead and do a video on it. I know everybody else is doing this video. That's okay. This is a sandwich that had been invited to the menu before. So this is not exactly it is limited time, I suppose, but not exactly brand new. But I thought I would do a review. So this is actually the Smoky BLT Quarter Pounder. Of course, you know the Quarter Pounder. Apparently, they've released this sandwich in the past before. And so this is not anything very super new. This is actually a Quarter Pounder modified with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. And also a smoky sauce, giving it the name Smoky BLT Quarter Pounder. So it runs $6.99. It comes out to $7.50 roughly. This is 680 calories. And what I did is I went ahead, and I do this a lot with burgers especially because it's nice to be able to get a little inside look. So there's the inside, if you can see that there. That's the cross section I made. If you want to see it closer, I can zoom in for you the old-fashioned way. So you can see it's got cheese on the bottom, cheese on the top. It's cheese, Quarter Pounder, cheese, bacon, tomato, lettuce, and then finally, to top it off, the smoky sauce. All on a sesame seed bun. That's right, I said it. Just because, why not? It's McDonald's, you know, since I don't do a Big Mac review because, well, let's face it, Big Macs have gone downhill. Big Mac is just a double cheeseburger with a bun in the middle. And some mac sauce, so I don't really like to even do a review of that. I don't understand why it's the Big Mac. They should just call it the Little Mac. That'd be definitely more interesting to call it the Little Mac. Little tiny little hamburger. I mean, the Quarter Pounder is about the size of what a Big Mac used to be at this point. Two of those would be a Big Mac back in the day. So yeah, it's not the same as it used to be. They definitely made everything smaller, kind of like they did the $5 meal to combat inflation. McDonald's is one of the biggest companies on the planet, one of the first fast food restaurants, and it's telling me that a $5 meal with a bunch of $1 items that used to be $1, that is their $5 meal deal now, 3 of those, or 4 of those, and that's to combat inflation. I remember when I could get all 4 items for $4, not 5. So yeah, and then there's 5 in tax. So when you get down to the nitty gritty, it's $5.35. So $1.35 more for the 4 items they used to get for $1, which I don't know why they didn't just go ahead and make it the dollar menu. Just bring the dollar menu back. And PSA to McDonald's, bring the dollar menu back, my dude. You had so much better going on. And oh, and one more thing. Don't forget the fruit and yogurt parfait on the dollar menu because you guys did take that away from us. And I know a lot of people that actually do like the fruit and yogurt parfaits, even if they don't eat the dollar menu. That you used to have. They loved those fruit and yogurt parfaits. I did too, me included. So that's something to think about. So anyhow, enough with the PSA. Like I said, this is 680 calories. It runs $7.50 for the sandwich. If you want the meal, it's $10.99. After tax, roughly $11 and change. I don't like to do the math for that portion. But I mean, still, this is actually, looks like a decent deal, I guess you could say. I mean, I got 1 thumb up for the value already. Just something about value that I don't feel like a lot of value is in fast food anymore. I'm actually thinking of expanding out to doing restaurant reviews. I'm going to talk to some restaurants soon and see if I can actually go to their restaurant and do honest reviews of their foods. Maybe start calling some local people that are around the area, restaurant-wise, and see if they'd let me come in and if I buy a buffet or if I buy something, they may allow me to film in their location, which would help them out tremendously. Or maybe even a free meal to be able to do it. And not just because I want to get a free meal and then say, yes, this is the best restaurant in the world. I plan on doing honest reviews with that as well, just for the heads up. But yeah, without further ado, the review. That's what I was trying to say. I do these in one cut, guys, because I feel like that gives at least a personal effect. You get to hear me and what I say the first time instead of cutting 10,000 times and taking little pieces and snippets and putting them together to make one solid video like a lot of people do. It's not that I think it's wrong, but they're using the pieces of what they want to say to basically make you think that there's something else, and I don't want to be something else. I want to be unique in what I do. So I definitely do speak my mind the first time around. I don't do more than one take. And if I do, it's like I mess up in the beginning of the video, and that's the only time I do it. I usually, like, if I slip up and my video doesn't start off the way I want it to, I may do that. Or if it ends and there's a little bit of noise, I may cut off a little bit at the end. But in between, you're getting nothing but food reviews with Phatty from Jay. That's what you're getting. I'm very honest about this stuff. So if it sucks, believe me, you're going to know it. So without further ado, let's jump on into this quarter pounder, bro. I'll leave that there for everybody to take a look at. There you go. Take a nice little look at that bad boy. Oh, I got to slide it back a little bit. Yeah, if you want to take a look while I'm trying it, let's see what we got going on here. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, I mean, the smoky sauce, they should find a way to include that in the menu completely. On any of the burgers, you should be able to get that optional, because that actually smoky sauce is really good. When it says smoky sauce, it does have that smoky flavor, but it doesn't have that. Pardon me, got a little bit stuck in my throat. But it's not spicy. It's just a smoky, like smoked house flavor. You know, like a smoky barbecue sauce kind of deal, but not barbecue sauce, so per se. Like a smoky mayonnaise. That's the word I'm looking for. Like pepper mayonnaise. That's really good. And then the lettuce and tomato really pair with it well. The quarter pounder, it is what it is. It's a burger. It's not bad at all. Usually the quarter pounder is usually a pretty good one, because they give you a decent sized patty, and the bread's nice and soft today. So they got it right there at that McDonald's that I normally go to on Park Boulevard here in Pinellas Park, which was a surprise, because a lot of times I'll get a bun that's like, I've gotten the bun would be a little rock hard kind of in a way, not really perfectly cooked. Sometimes they just don't set the bun warmers the correct way, not the bun warmers, but the toasters. I used to work for McDonald's, so I understand how that works. Yeah, so they actually did do it pretty well. It's not like overly done. I happened to get there before they started cooking it, which is always a good thing, because then you know, get it fresh. The only one thing I will say, and my complaint, is that the tomatoes they use are not normal sized tomatoes. They're the little, like, cherry tomatoes that they obviously cut up at the store. The tomatoes are kind of seedy, and that's why I'm picking out my teeth now. They're kind of seedy, and I mean, just in general, that's a little bit of the problem. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. Like I said before, 1 thumb up for value. For presentation, actually, this is 2 thumbs up. And of course, I think this is a really good burger. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I've heard some other reviews where people are saying it's not like the last one, and that might be possible. I never had the last one. I wasn't even doing a food review when the last one came out. This was just something new. I'm going to say that if there's anything that changed on this, it would most likely be the sauce. So the sauce might have been a richer, more flavorful sauce, But I still think this is pretty good. I still think this is pretty up to par, in my opinion. Now, once again, everybody's opinion is going to be different. So don't take it personally. If you don't like the sauce, I get it. But I happen to like the sauce, and it actually is a pretty good burger. Just the price differential for the specialty burgers at McDonald's, or specialty sandwiches, should I say, not just burgers, but chicken too. Whenever they do premium burgers, they charge a lot for them, and premium sandwiches in general. And that's really kind of a disappointment, because it's like, McDonald's really thinks that they are something like truly special. And they were here first, but they're not the best. I've had some burgers at certain places that are just hole-in-the-wall bars, and they were way better than McDonald's. It's just because McDonald's doesn't focus on quality like they used to. There used to be a better quality, should I say, all throughout the 90s and 2000s, probably right up until when they took away the dollar menu, I'd say, would be the thing that I could think of. And then they just kept taking away things. It's like corporate doesn't even care that their quality is really that important. This one happens to be a quality sandwich, a premium sandwich. I mean, I'll give them that with the bacon, lettuce, tomato, and everything else. But really, what is premium about a sandwich having bacon, lettuce, tomato, and some kind of sauce? This is something that every burger place does, whether it's a smoky mayo or whatever it may be. So, once again, this is good, but it's not the most impressive thing in the world. It might be the best thing that's on their menu right now, because you do get lettuce and tomato, which should come standard on a burger. I don't know any other place that doesn't have lettuce and tomato on a burger and, some type of sauce, mayo, ketchup, whatever it may be. So, yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at with it, and let's see what we think. Let's see what Mr. Predicto thinks, because I'm curious what he's got to say. Mr. Predicto, does this Smoky BLT quarter pounder from McDonald's suck?
It cannot be determined at this time.
Mr. Unpredictable, here we go. So, Mr. Unpredictable, does this Smoky BLT quarter pounder from McDonald's suck or not?
It is a certainty.
Okay, so he thinks it sucks. First he couldn't decide. Now he thinks it sucks. That's Mr. Unpredictable for you. So yeah, that's pretty much going to cover the video today. Also, I do have a new deal. This is going to be a weird deal, maybe. It might be odd. It might be off-putting at first, but I had a new idea for some things. So if you are a subscriber and you happen to be in the Pinellas Park area, and you'd possibly be interested in collaborating with Food Reviews with Phatty, or if you're even another YouTube channel that does food reviews, just like Food Reviews with Phatty here in the Pinellas County area, and you'd like to collaborate, maybe do a couple videos here and there, I'd be more than interested in doing collaborations with other ones. Also, if you're a subscriber and you'd like to be on the channel as a special guest, I have actually been thinking about this for a little while now, and I've been thinking, like, maybe I can have special guests on once in a while. If you're a celebrity that watches the channel, or you're a subscriber that is subbed to the channel and you can prove that you're subbed, and you'd possibly like to make a collaboration with Food Reviews with Phatty, that is a possibility. I'm currently working on getting the camera capabilities to be able to set up more than one person here if it becomes a thing. And so, yeah, I mean, if you're interested in that and you're actually subbed to the channel and can prove with a screenshot or something of the nature that you're actually subbed, you can show it to me even on your phone. Screenshot from your phone saying that you're subbed. I'd be more than happy. Of course, it's going to be a BYOF. So if we do a review and I find a review to do and you want to be on the channel, it would be, you'd be buying your own food, essentially. But it's something that I've been tossing around in my head for a little while. And at this point, I'm really kind of considering that this could be something that would be interesting, either from one of the food review channels here in Pinellas Park. And shout out to Tampa J, because I know Tampa J, he's not a food reviewer, but he is a YouTuber. And Tampa J is a guy that does videos here, not only in Florida, but he does videos all around the United States. Also, Adam the Woo, I know you're here. And so, what's his other name? Man, I'm going to forget. Days with Jordan the Lion. I know you guys here are here in the area. So if you happen to see this video, and either of you guys, including any of the food reviewers in Pinellas Park, would be interested in doing a video with Food Reviews with Phatty, I'd be more than happy to collaborate with you guys. Maybe even on a food review that's like a restaurant review or something of that nature. or an everything review, an anything review. I'm about to start reviewing things in specific on the everything reviews with Phatty channel. So, yeah, I mean, just giving a shout out to those YouTubers that are in the area. I would definitely be interested in working with one of you guys. I've been watching Adam the Woo, Days with Jordan the Lion, and Tampa J for quite some time now. I know I'm subbed to you guys. You guys may not be subbed to me, but that doesn't mean nothing. I'd still like to work with you guys. So shout out to all the YouTubers that I'm calling out and all the YouTubers that are here in Pinellas County doing food reviews. Give me a shout out. You guys can look me up, either put something in the comments section, or you can email me at foodreviewswithphatty@gmail.com or everythingreviewswithphatty@gmail.com, I believe. Don't quote me on the second one, because I'm pretty sure I have that, but I know Food Reviews with Phatty, PHATTY@gmail.com, will not be hard to reach. So, in which case, this is a longer video than I typically do. I noticed that by my little box right here that you cannot see. I'm actually looking at it right now and so if anybody sees me doing that, I'm not looking away from the camera. I'm just watching my time, so that way I'm not putting too much time on you, because I don't want you guys to have to watch 30 minutes of me ramble on. I'd like to try to keep it to about 10 to 15. So right now I'm at 16 in this little box that's invisible right here. To you, not to me. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day, because it is a day. I'm going to say thank you to all you lovely people that have been liking and subscribing. Everybody who hasn't liked and subscribed, please do like and subscribe to help out the channel on the YouTube algorithm. All right. So with that being said, thank you all you lovely people. And you all have a great afternoon and a great evening and a great day. And as always, Food Reviews with Phatty out.